Uh,
Oh,
hello? Can you hear me?
yes,
Hello, is this Clara?
yes, it is.
Hello, I'm calling because I'm part of an online organization. I'm calling to see if you have a moment to speak about your nephew Kendrick for a moment.
Okay, what's going on?
Your nephew is Kendrick Burnett, correct?
And what is this in reference to?
It's just reference to some online activity. We just want to reach out to some family members that we feel like might be able to guide him in the right direction pertaining
What
to.
is going on?
Yeah, so I could explain, ma'am, if we could just
Or
yeah, if we could just have
sure,
a
sure.
okay,
Because
yeah.
I saw something this morning and I blocked it. I blocked it because, sir, I don't interact like that when I heard all of that. But I did see something that was kind of puzzling to me, and I was like, well, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, that was probably one of our people on TikTok, I believe, or something, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. I need to fix something. 1 sec.
Okay,
Just give me 1 sec. Okay, you still there?
I'm here,
Okay, so Clara, right?
Clara.
Clara, sorry. Okay, I want to say your name correctly. So I just want to have a respectable conversation. I am an online creator. I have, had engagement with your nephew, I believe, Kendrick.
Okay.
I do have evidence, and this isn't slander. This I know it's going to sound very disturbing when I say it. I have evidence, recorded documentation of him on YouTube, online, stalking my 11-year-old sister, and
Really?
he's made words and threats, and I have them all recorded. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because police action may be
That's disturbing.
pursued, but he's said he's wanted to do sexual things to her and all types of disturbing things. And he also has a online relationship with a female, and I believe he's married. And he's also been stalking her and harassing her, and she's a disabled woman. She has no legs. And I know that sounds
Let
crazy.
me let me call his mother
Hold on.
also with him.
Hold on. Can you give me 1 second though? Can I give me one
Yeah,
second?
but that's Kendrick is my nephew. He's not my that his mother should be hearing this.
Okay, so if you could get her on three-way, that would be great. I mean, that'd be great.
And who are you?
I'm just a concerned citizen. If you don't mind, I want to stay anonymous. But if you need all the documentation and everything, I could
Well,
give it
how
to
you
you.
want to say anonymous and you know me? If you
Well,
don't
my
mind.
name. Let's just say you could call me Paul. You could call me Paul.
So how do you know Kendrick? You are on
I know Ken
you're
from YouTube. He has a YouTube channel where he goes at it with people. He
hold on. I'm gonna get my info. Hold on,
Okay,
please.
thank you, ma'am. I'll be right here.
You're welcome. Okay. Sir,
Yes, are you there?
that's my sister. That's Kendrick's mom.
Okay, yes, and I think she's familiar with the whole YouTube drama because I do believe in the same space where I know Kendrick from, he's someone has came to New Orleans and actually went to his mom's house, I think, pertaining to
That
some.
sounds like a lady came to my house before.
Yes, and so this is kind of the similar activity. He's been a week ago he actually called my mom and he called her a bitch. He cussed her out. And mind you, I've never called none of his family. I've never harassed y'all. Never said nothing disrespectful, but he's been harassing my mom.
What's your name?
Excuse me?
What's your name?
My name is Trey.
Trey.
Yes. So he
Okay.
he has also been posting pictures of my 11-year-old sister and putting eggplant emojis and basically penises by her mouth and saying she could suck good dick and stuff like that. I have it all documented. I'm not lying on your son. I know it sounds disturbing, but this is what he's been doing online, and that's why a lady came to New Orleans because she actually did the same thing with her grandson. He was posting the grandson and saying pedophilic things. Now I'm concerned because
The lady that came here, she had a granddaughter.
yeah, granddaughter, grandson, one of those. Either he was posting them and saying disturbing things about him. Now Ken also has I believe he's married, and he has an online relationship with a disabled woman with no legs, and he's been stalking and harassing her. He's been cussing her out, posting her medical records, threatening to put her birth certificate up.
How you know about him and the lady?
Cause yeah, Roslyn, this is all documented on YouTube, believe it or not. And I believe he's told y'all like, oh, his account is hacked and don't believe it. But when I tell you I could send you proof and everything, if you got an email, I'm not lying on your son. I'm more so concerned because I know your family probably doesn't stand for that. A lot of people in your family wouldn't want nobody in your family talking about kids online. I mean, it's 2026. That's a pretty bad look, you know? And this
Okay, so the lady that came here, the lady was posting me on Facebook also, and I didn't know that. And two of my other kids told me about it.
Yeah. Well,
so it's some kind of it's some kind of YouTube thing, podcast that you all have.
It's not a podcast. Sorry to cut you off. It's not a podcast per se. It's like everybody. It's a section in YouTube basically, and everybody kind of goes at each other and roast and drag. But it's supposed to be fun and entertainment. But sometimes it gets dark, you know. Well, Ken takes it a whole nother level, and he talks about children, and he has a history of this. And I believe he's told y'all don't believe the rumors, but this is all documented.
No, I ain't gonna say he didn't tell me about the rumors, but the lady that I spoke with, the lady also came here, and she was telling me, she didn't tell me that she was talking about Ken's daughter, but my daughter and my other son told me.
Now, can I be honest with you, man? When Ken brought up my sister and when he called my mom, he called my mom 2 weeks ago. He didn't start off respectful. He said, bitch, started going off saying, I know your daughter could suck good dick. Mind you, my sister's 11 years old. So I'm not going to lie. When we went at it, I brought up his daughter, but I've never talked about her in a sexual way. I've said, you know, your daughter going to look up to a bum. I've said stuff of that nature, but I've never harassed his daughter. Never posted her, never talked under her clothes, but today he posted my sister today, and he put eggplant emojis by her mouth. I have audio of him saying he'll upload my sister to Pornhub, which would be child pornography. I have audio of him saying that he could sell my sister on the street. She's a cute little bitch, and it's a bad look for him because this is a digital footprint. It's documented forever, you know. You can't erase this type of stuff. And this is very disturbing, you know, and I know it sounds crazy. This is your son. You love him. And I could have called you and cussed you out and matched his energy. But
how did you get my number? How did you get my number?
I didn't get your number. I called, what's her, sorry, I forgot your name. Your sister.
What's the
Clara?
No, this is Clara. How did you get my number?
Oh, this public information. You know, Ken.
Because I don't like that.
Well, I'll assure you, I will never call you again after this. I will never harass you. I'll never post your information.
Why didn't everybody just block each other after they went?
Well, we've tried to keep it. We've tried to keep it, you know, cordial, but he keeps bringing up my sister, and then he called my mom. He also posts my address. He posts my mom's address online. He doxes my mom. I've never posted y'all's information online. I've never put
Somebody tagged me, my sister, and I blocked them. Somebody, and I blocked that, and I was by that.
Yeah, well, that's all real information though. You should watch that video because that's his words. That's Ken. That's him online. That's what he.
But I'm saying how could somebody take me and I don't even help.
Well, this is what happens since Ken has doxed people and he goes in people's information. Somebody's looked into him and they found his TikTok and they saw that you commented on it and they just put two and two together. You know.
No, I didn't comment on his TikTok because I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, I believe there was a comment.
Page or something because they tag my name. This is my sister. They tag my name, blessed and highly favored, and they tagged her name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they went through his following. Sorry to cut you off. They went through his following or something, or just saw you had the same last name. You know, they just put two and two together. You know, when people dig.
You live here too?
I'm from California. I'm from the Bay Area.
Oh, so everybody is just online.
Yeah,
It's like an
everybody's
online
across.
thing?
Yeah, it's an online thing. And like I said, the main thing I'm more concerned about right now, because I could protect my sister and all that, and I know y'all are going to get on him about this because that's not cool, but he also,
Yeah, I am. Text me on him.
yeah, I really hope you do. And the thing is, he's also talking, he might damage his marriage because, like I said, he's literally talking to a girl online, having phone sex with her, and she's airing him out online. The only thing is, y'all just not seeing this because you don't know where to look. But there's a girl that he's
Right,
harassing right now.
We're very spiritual and religious people. We don't do all of that.
Man.
I've never had somebody to call us and tell us this type of stuff.
Man, and I'm sorry to hear that because I'm spiritual too, and I said this before. I said I believe his family wouldn't rock with this type of stuff. Now, is Ken going through like some type of mental issue or something, or?
No.
Okay, because I'm just trying to understand why he keeps bringing up my sister, and he brings up other children, and that's his go-to. He talks about children, and he talks about them in a very disturbing manner. And I know he has a daughter, so it's concerning, So I feel like that needs to be brought up too. And if you need evidence,
And do you have us on podcast? Because see, what the lady did was when I spoke.
you are on a recorded line. You are on a recorded line. You are on a recorded line for documentation purposes.
So you have us on the podcast?
But it's not live. Nobody. It says nobody. This is recorded. You're on a recorded line, but nobody is listening right now. But me, you, and whoever else is on the phone.
No, but y'all gonna air because see, the lady didn't tell me that when I was speaking with her, she didn't tell me that I was on the podcast, but I was.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a podcast. It's more so a live stream on a YouTube. Yeah, you're not on live stream. You're not on live stream.